How's it going, guys? Rebel here, coming at you guys with a brand new video, and today it's gonna be something a little bit different. So you guys know I do player reviews, I do squad builders, I do trading, sniping, and a bunch of other stuff like that. But today I'm gonna be doing something different. So today I thought about doing like a top five series in FIFA. So it could be top five players, top five goalies, top five jerseys, even the top five stadiums or something like that. I don't know, but just give me ideas of what you guys would want to see, the top five, whatever. And just to make sure they're all my opinion, all the players that I've used. It's nothing like facts, it's just opinion based, so don't get too triggered if your favorite player, your whatever, is not in this video. But today we're going to be doing something on the best SBCs that you guys did not do. Now, some of you guys may have done them, but these are the ones that I have done, and I feel really bad if you didn't do it, if that makes any sense. So before we get into it, if you guys could please leave a like, comment down below what you guys would want to see, what kind of series, give me ideas of what you guys would want to see. I'll be glad to do them all. And don't forget to subscribe for when I go live. And I've been thinking about going live on Twitch as well, so my Twitch is down below in the description if you guys would want to drop a follow and catch me live on there sometime. But without further ado, let's get into the video. So at number 5, guys, we are going to be going with Footmiss Arias, or Arias, or Arias, or whatever, but Footmiss Arias. Now, as you guys know, Arias was part of the Footmiss promo that EA came out with during Christmas, and I believe he was the 4th one, actually, because his jersey says number 4. He was the 4th one in the Footmiss calendar, whatever. And when I first saw him, I was pretty let down because I was looking for someone better for a number 4 position. I didn't really want to right back from La Liga, but as I thought about it, he was literally only like 5 to 10k. He was one of the cheapest Footmiss cards that you could have done, and he is, I would say, top 3 right backs in La Liga, right behind Juanfran and Inform DeMarcos. But just look at these stats: 89 pace. First of all, 5'10", high medium work rates, 3-star weak foot, 3-star skills. That's perfect for a fullback. 89 pace, 80 dribbling, 80 defending, and 82 physical, with 78 passing for a fullback in La Liga. That's really good. And if we take a closer look at his stats, he has 83 crossing. The pace, of course, is good. Great long passing and short passing. Great composure. Doesn't really get dispossessed that much. And literally everything is perfect. The only downfall I see on this card is, I don't know if you guys know, but the curve. Now on crosses, it's a little weird. Like when he crosses it in, it doesn't really bend that much. It goes like straight down the middle. And that's something I don't like with fullbacks. I use Alex Telles on the left side, so I'm used to his curve just like bending into my super tall striker to head it home. But I guess it's not that much of a problem if you guys don't cross. But this guy, man, he is so good. He reminds me of my Champions League Walker that I have, but just something else about this guy that makes him feel more agile on the ball. And he's just quicker, but he's still strong, and he could go all game. So if you guys didn't do him, I would regret not doing him, because if you think about doing a Colombia or even a La Liga side sometime, this guy would be the perfect right back for you, as he was so cheap, literally 5 to 10k. I probably did him for free, but yeah, you guys will really miss out on this card if you didn't do him. Now moving on to number 4 on this list, we have Patrick Van Aanholt. Now, something as well that was the same as Arias. When he first came out, like literally the day after Arias, I was like, should I do him? It's another fullback. I already have like my Telles on this side. I don't really know if I should do him. But the more I thought about it, the harder it is to get Van Dijk a link on the left side, because Robertson's like 200k. This guy was like 10 to 20k. And he's a really good card. Like even his standard gold card is good. And when I saw this one, it was like a +5 upgrade from the standard gold card. I had to do this one, even though it was like 10 to 20k, which is still really good. But let's take a look at his stats. First of all, he is 5'9", which is not that tall for a fullback, but it doesn't really matter. As you see, I have 140 games, 3 assists, 5 yellows. Doesn't really matter, the cards, whatever. And he's left-footed, so he can just bend those crosses in. And he's high medium, and again, 3-star, 3-star. So taking a look at his stats, his pace, amazing. He catches up to literally anybody. The only downside, when he catches up to someone like Ronaldo or Ibra or Lukaku, his strength does let him down. So that's one downside on the card. And something else that I dislike about this card is the composure and the crossing and curve. He does get dispossessed because of that composure. If you take too long with him, he will lose the ball. and his crossing is not that good, but as you see, I have 5 assists with him, so whatever. I whacked a shadow on him for his pace and his defense boost. Hopefully that interceptions goes up more, but actually a really good card. He wins like every header because of his jumping, and he could go all game, but he's a really good link to my Van Dijk, just so I have them both on full chem, and then I could yeah, just experiment with the team. But I mainly got him to link with Van Dijk. And for my Prem squad, since there is no good left backs in the Prem besides Robertson, who's like 200-300k and is overpriced, but yeah, these two fullbacks, number 5 and number 4, are kind of funny because they're mixed up with the numbers, but whatever. All right, going on to number 3. You guys are gonna be like, what the heck is this? Because I don't know why you guys would say that, but you guys are gonna be like, what the heck, why him? Yep, it's gonna be Lucas. Now Lucas, when I first saw him, I was like, I don't really know if I should do him. There's plenty of right wings, but not that many in the Prem. But he's Brazilian, but he only has 3-star weak foot. But I did him anyway, and it turns out it was probably one of the best SBCs I did this year in terms of price for money. He was only like 50 or 35k to like 60k when the SBC did come out, and I believe I did him for like 40k, and I got a mega pack and I think a prime gold players back for him, which is really good. And I honestly think he's the best right winger in the Prem. Forget about Salah, forget about Mahrez, because Mahrez is more like a cam. Forget about Willian, whatever, forget about them. I honestly think this guy is the best player, best right wing in the Prem. And to be honest, he plays better than Mbappe for me. Now, before we take a look at the stats, let's take a look at the contributions he has for my team. So he has 616 games played, 137 goals, and almost 200 assists. Now, I know you guys are going to be like, well, that's pretty bad for 600 games played, but he does get subbed in most of the time. I use him like as a right winger, more for assists than I do for shooting. I like to go full pace towards the defender and like ball roll in and pass it to my striker, just so that I get those assists up. But he's so good, guys. Like, I don't know what else to say about him. He's 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot. Who cares about the weak foot? It's amazing anyway. He's 94 pace. The pace, look at every single stat. The only downside I see on this card is the stamina, the strength, of course, but who cares about the strength, because you know he's not going to be strong, and the weak foot. So honestly, only the stamina and the strength and the weak foot that I hate about this card, but everything else is amazing. He plays better than Mbappe for me. I could easily slide Mbappe in instead for him. Just have like Pogba and Lacazette or Conte right here. But I choose to keep him in anyway. There's something about him, like he never loses a ball because he's so agile. His ball control, dribbling, everything is so good. Yeah, you guys really missed out if you didn't do that card. Easily one of the best right wingers of the year. And I've used every single right winger in the game, and I still use him to this day. But moving on to number 2, we have Foot Swap Lerma. Now Lerma, when he did come out, I was hesitant on doing him because I was gonna do the other one, which was who was it? It was Lerma, and then it was, I think it was, who was it? Oh, it was Gamero. Yeah, it was Gamero. But I ended up doing Lerma, and it was one of the best decisions that I've made this year because he is honestly like Conte on steroids. I like him better than Conte because he's taller. And the only downside on this card is you'll see right here, but he has 264 games played, 9 goals, 21 assists, and he's 5'10", medium high. That's what I love for my CDMs. And he has weak foot of 4-star weak foot, which is good because you could pass with the left or the right, or shoot with the left or the right, and 3-star skills for those roulettes and ball rolls. But moving on to this, his pace is decent, his shot is decent. He scored a few goals for me. His passing is okay, it could be better, and his composure is the biggest letdown on the card. But honestly, I don't even notice a difference from any other CDM or center mid on the game when it comes to composure, because there's something about him. Like, his stats don't define how good this card is. Now, if you guys didn't do this, you're really missing out, because he's easily one of the best CDMs in the Prem. I use him ahead of Conte. I use him ahead of Fabinho if I can. The only downside of this card is honestly the composure, the passing, and the links, because he has really bad links. He has Bournemouth. Literally, you can only link him to like King, and then Colombia. It's like Davinson Sanchez, and I guess that Arias. But the links and the composure and passing is the downside about this card. But he was free, guys, so you basically got yourself like a Conte if you did this for free. So just remember, he's free and you didn't do him. You're gonna regret that because he's so good. Now moving on to number 1. I don't know if it's to surprise to anybody. If you didn't do this SBC, I feel terrible for you. But it is where is he? Oh my god, did I quick sell him? Where is he? Oh, there he is. Ibra. I don't know how I didn't see him, but Ibrahimovic, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Oh my god, when this card came out, I was in class, I was on my phone. I said this millions of times already. I was on my phone. I saw him. I put it every single player I had into the SBC and just did him. I didn't care about how many coins I lost. I didn't care about how much he was. I didn't even check the price. I just did the SBC. Bam, done. And I gave up like my Godsim, my flashback Godsim, my flashback Casillas for this card. He's so good, guys. You're gonna look at the stats in a second, but I wanted him so bad because a little backstory: on FIFA 17, I had his Team of the Season card. It was the best card I've ever used, even though he didn't have 5-star skills. And of course now he has 5-star skills, and this card is so insane. We're gonna look at the stats real quick. 142 games played, 129 goals, and 32 assists in the Weekend League and Division Rivals Division 4. That's so good for a striker. Easily the best striker I've used this year on the game. And guess what? He was only 150 to 200k. So if you didn't do him, and you guys probably had a bunch of untradeable players from rewards or whatever that you could have put in. So he could have been like at minimum 100k if you guys would have done this SBC. But if you didn't because you're like, I don't like the links, I don't like slow, tall players, whatever. I feel so bad for you guys because he's so good, so fun to play with. He changed FIFA for me this year. He's just so fun. 6'5", medium low, right foot, weak foot of 4, 5-star skills, and just look at the stats. I don't even need to talk about these stats. Literally the only thing people complain about is the stamina, but who cares? He never ever gets tired from me. I never sub him off. Wins every header, outmuscles everyone, makes every single shot, could cross the ball, could pass the ball, makes every single penalty, makes every single free kick. He's fast, he's strong, he has a good shot, he's a good link-up player, hold-up player, whatever you want to call it. His balance 44, who cares? Do not look at that. He's the best striker on this game. Ahead of Ronaldo, because Ronaldo's like 1.7 mil. R9 is like 6 million coins. Who's going to pay that for him when you have an Ibra for 100k that you could have gotten? And just link up with some two icons so he gets full chem. Who cares? Honestly, for chem, you could even just do this. For chem, bam, to get full chem on Ibra. Put him striker. And then put this bum on right wing, and bam, you got full chem right there for Ibra. Easy as that. Just sub him out, put in Lucas, and you won yourself the game. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed this series. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment down below if you want to see more. And try to catch me on my live stream later, guys. But I'll see you guys later, and peace. See you guys later. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Goodbye. That was the top 5. Bye. Good job. I'll see you guys later. Bye.